Hey guys, welcome to Cool Tech. Today I will be reviewing the Dissolve solar powered battery pack.
The Dissolve battery bank is a 5,000 milliamp hour battery that sits underneath a solar charging panel. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes to charge a phone 10%, which is pretty good, but I wish it was faster. And something else I wish was better was the time it took to fully charge the actual battery itself using solar power. It takes a long time and it's just not really worth the time unless it's an emergency. The Dissolve claims to be water resistant, and throughout our testing this proved to be true, though I don't think I would trust it if you, for instance, dropped it in a pool or a puddle or something. The Dissolve has 2 USB ports and a micro USB port, which can be used to charge the device, and this is much faster than the solar power, so I would recommend this way.
So if you're outside camping or hunting or at a sports event, then this is the perfect battery pack to take care of your needs all day. Welcome to Guerilla Wolves News. I'm Nico Arcuri, and this week I'll keep it brief.
Thank you for that.
This week I'm bringing you a Netflix suggestion. It's been trending for a while now. Woman in Gold, starring Ryan Reynolds,
Give me that baby. I love baby.
Helen Mirren, and Daniel Bruhl. It's directed by Simon Curtis. The story follows a woman who fled from Austria during World War II. And now that her sister has passed away, she discovers that the family had a painting that was taken by the Nazis after they had left. Now she wants it back as a remembrance of her sister and her family and the lost loved ones that they suffered during World War II and the Holocaust. Now, this isn't just any painting that she can get. In the movie, they refer to it as the Mona Lisa of Austria, so it's a big deal. And the Austrian government isn't so quick to just hand it over because it was stolen from her. So she gets a lawyer. He feels for the lady, but he's not really emotionally attached like she is. The cool thing about this movie, other than the way that it talks about sensitive topics like the Holocaust and everything, is the cinematography, which it uses a lot of flashbacks and a lot of cool transitions to bring you from present to reality and let you really know what the character's thinking. The only problem I have with this movie is that it's kind of dialogue-based at times and it can be kind of drawn out, especially whenever they're using subtitles because some of it is in German. But other than that, I can't think of anything really to complain about with this movie. It's based on a true story and they pay homage to these people excellently. Ryan Reynolds did an awesome job, as did everyone else in the movie. The directing was awesome. I give the movie an 8 out of 10. Check it out on Netflix. Till next week, this has been Nico Arcuri with Guerilla Wolves Movie News.
Last week we dove into Subnautica, so now let's take a look at Star Wars Battlefront. I grew up on a mix of Nintendo 64 and PlayStation 2 games, with a personal favorite being the popular Star Wars Battlefront 2 for the PS2. I adored Battlefront as a kid, so you can imagine how stoked I was when I heard Battlefront was returning to consoles today, updated and better than ever. So how is their reimagining of a PS2 classic? Well, let's talk about it. Gaming company DICE gave us quite a mixed bag with this game. First of all, let's start with the good. The game looks and sounds absolutely gorgeous. Everything from the forests of Endor to the deserts of Tatooine looks stunning, with the HD graphics fully immersing you in the world you're fighting in. Secondly, generally smooth controls and means of getting loot make gameplay feel fair and rewarding. Finally, most of the game modes are vastly different and offer different takes on the standard team battle. This game, however, is not without its flaws, such as a few of the game modes being flat out unfair based on what team you're on, and leveling up not rewarding you with significant advantages. PC players also found trouble with this game in regards to controls, with flying ships being particularly grueling. Initially in 2016 when it released, Battlefront was lacking in substance as a game, as it had no story mode and the multiplayer felt repetitive after just the first few hours. Today though, with multiple paid and free DLCs having been released, many Star Wars fans found themselves revisiting the game to find an experience more like what they initially expected. Now you can raid the trenches of the Death Star and wander the wreckages of Jakku with new and improved controls and a more rewarding leveling system. The game feels less bare bones and more like the completed vision that DICE had in mind at launch. With these updates in mind, I'll give the game a 6 out of 10, but I would definitely hear an argument for a 7 out of 10. I personally didn't get the same level of enjoyment out of the game as I did the original PS2 version, and the fact that the game required DLC to make it feel complete retracts from the overall score. Taking some of the feedback I've received, in future reviews we'll take a look at more recent games as opposed to ones from last year. This is Ian Fried with Video Game Reviews. I'll see you next time.
Alright, let's go, boys. Come on. Come out strong today. And this is our last home game of the season. Make it count. Let's go. Who you with? Who you with? Who you with? Hold on, 3, 1, 2, 3. Hey, let's get tonight, boys. Let's go, boys.
Show up, cause we bought today. St. Paul ain't never gonna lose. Cause that Gourmet's gonna be filled with that golden blue. It's Savage season out, and we always on our grind. When RT in the game, you know.
Who do you attribute this to?
Once again, pretty much what the substy make. So I give that to me. Had we lost, it would have been these guys' fault. That's why I have assistant coaches. I can blame it on someone.
Hopefully they gon' be alright. Mike's always lock you down on D all night. Yeah. St. Paul's, we go all the way. Y'all better show up, cause we bout today. St. Paul ain't never gonna lose. Cause that Gourmet's gonna be filled with that golden blue. 2 in the nation, stay some motivation. Mandeville be hating, look for Shalang and Mason. Ice and Ross ain't playing. We can't.
I always tell my son, Colin, who I love, he was adopted but I still love him. I always tell my son that it's when he's getting pulled down in this no call, as long as if the ref doesn't blow the whistle, it's not a foul. Whether you got dragged down by 6 kids and they're sitting on you, but if the ref blows the whistle, it's a foul. So, did I think it was a foul? No. It became a foul and they scored on the PK and they tied it up.
St. Paul ain't never gonna lose. Cause that Gourmet's gonna be filled with that golden blue. J-Dom with the block.
I mean, Coach wasn't very pleased with the second half performance, but we won, so it's all that's important. Boom.
You know that when we win, we gon' make just we cry. District champs again, and we don't have to try. Tom finessing through them all, he tell the defense bye. Johnny King gon' do it, cause we always winning. SBS my team, and you know
be there, 5:30, Friday the 24th, be there. At Gourmet Stadium, New Orleans.
Show up, cause we gon' ball today. St. Paul ain't never gonna lose. Cause that Gourmet's gonna be filled with that golden blue.